Escaping doesn't always mean leaving my life and leaving everyone behind, even if it seems like it's the only way out. Sometimes I wish I could take someone's hand and dance my way out, specifically the tango. When I say I want to escape, I don't want you to take it personally. I'm just not in the place I want to be. And I don't want to be put on expectations when things constantly change in the future. Escaping to a new world mentally, but physically living in the same one. Because even if I'm sick of it, I can't imagine my life any other way. I guess I'm scared of what's to come so much that I lose sight of what I have now. I want to escape the future, but live in the now.
Some days, I take in my insecurities and accept them as a factor of life, something I'll have to get used to myself. That way, when I pass the mirror, I won't obsess over what my body looks like. Other days, I'm not so lucky. My mind zeroes in on all the things I hate and turns into a big whirlwind. I feel so ugly on those days. Like I should hide away where no one can see me, to save them the eyesore. On days like this, I wonder just what I have to do to look like the girl I've thought up in my head. On days I feel like I'm not worthy of love, I love myself.
Pretty, beautiful, smart, strong, confident, with my eyes closed. Vanishes with my eyes open. Self-conscious, ugly, nothing. How can I stand here and lie to myself if my eyes are telling a different story? On days I feel I'm not worthy of love, I love myself.
Some days, I feel as if the world is caving in on me. The endless expectations that I will never meet, the weight of my parents' dreams for me on my shoulders, the comparison with those who are miles ahead of me in my life. Most days, I feel the dreams I have set for myself are out of reach. The jealousy is almost unbearable as I sit in the dusty classrooms of school. When I look to the mirror and I see an image I didn't curate for myself, I crumble. Most days I fear the future where I'll be ridiculed for being a failure. I wonder if I will ever reach my aspirations. I heal myself by assuring myself that there is life beyond high school. The conformity and boredom of the same routine day after day I'm experiencing now is temporary. There will be a time when I'm far away from the faces of school and where I am thriving. I'm scared to leave family and friends, but I am healed with their everlasting love. It's healing to be able to have a supportive community where I know I can fall back to. I'm constantly healed by the reminder that those around me had genuine care for me and that everything is going to work out how it was intended to. Self-healing is crucial to me.
You tell yourself lies that you want to be true in order to heal. A fake hope is the greatest medication. Slowly leads you to learn to live without it. They will come back. It's them, not you. It's just a break. It's not permanent. We all need to hear that you live without it once. You can do it again.
Hi, I'm Alicia Pilgrim. I am one of the co-teaching artists of this season's 5 Phrases, and it's been amazing to work with these beautiful performers. I've learned the difference between self-care versus self-love. I've learned so much on self-reflection and the need for self-improvement. I hope that you take away from this show, this piece, what ways in which you can break your silence and the narrative that is put upon you or the narrative that is expected upon you. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our participants.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I was the intern for this iteration of Vibe Phrases.
Hi, I'm Ashley Hernandez. I'm 18 years old, and I'm currently attending Frank Sinatra High School of the Arts. Fun fact about me, this is actually my first year with Vibe. For me personally, it was a very comfortable and safe space, and even though we were talking about uncomfortable topics, there was always that sense of community that we could fall back on. And honestly, it being my first year, not knowing that many people, it was truly inspiring and beautiful that we could all collaborate together and be vulnerable with each other.
For me, the writing and rehearsing process went pretty smoothly. I felt like I was supported by my castmates and Leona, Alicia, and Mimi. For me, the filming process was a little more difficult because I had limited space, but I was able to work through it. And something I learned about myself during this process was that I really valued the art of others and the work of others. I thought I worked well with Tahana and Ashley, and I bounced off of their ideas, as did they. And I felt like it taught me that how important collaboration was and how important it was to me.
One of the biggest obstacles that I had faced during this whole process was being in touch with myself and being able to film myself, because I'm not the most outgoing person. I'm really shy, and meeting all these new people was kind of overwhelming, but once you get to know them, it was just amazing. And I really feel that I've created new friendships here, and I was able to open myself up and be able to go through this process, all of us together, and be able to film myself because I knew that.
The most difficult thing for me to overcome during this process was honestly just my fear of judgment. I felt like a lot of the things that I was doing in my movement I was scared that it would be perceived as like weird or anything, but it was really nice to see how supportive everyone was and that it truly was like a judgment-free zone. And if I could speak to my younger self about breaking your silence, I'd probably tell myself that everything turns out all right. And yeah.